Louise, last day of Auto Mechanica, day 3. How's it been?
I'm exhausted. It's been absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I love it.
Why do you come to events like this?
I love it. I love the people. I love the energy. I love the vibes. There's nothing that I don't like about it apart from how many steps I do. But I mean, you know, with every negative, there's a positive. I got my steps in.
So you, last night, won an award, content creation.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Why is content so important to you?
Well, it increases my brand awareness, doesn't it? So that's the main thing. But my absolute passion is to inspire people to come into the motor trade, regardless of gender, regardless of age, really. Because I started Womanic late on in life. It doesn't really matter what age you are. So content for me gets me out there to show people what they can do.
Do you think that, I know when we talk about it, we would just want to open opportunities and show what the motor trade is. So is there a positioning thing that the motor trade needs to do to become more open to more people?
I think nearly everyone should be on social media. In the trade, everyone should be on socials. And I know you do get a lot of people that say they're not comfortable with being on socials, but I think that sometimes that vulnerability that you put onto socials gets you that buy-in. When people can see that you're a real person and you don't polish the sorry.
No, you can try.
And you don't polish it. That's where you'll get your audience and your respect. And I've had a lot of people today say to me, I love your content because you're just so real and open with it. And that's the buying that I like. But if everyone did that, they would obviously increase their brand, their profile, and the motor trade as a whole.
And that just, you've mentioned like people have come and spoke to you about it and they've seen you, and how much does that community aspect mean to you?
The community is that should be everyone's focus, in my opinion now. So as an industry, we are frowned upon, especially being hands-on mechanic in a garage that, you know, you're going to get ripped off, you know, they see you coming, you know, that is still out there. So for me, we need to create an environment where that's welcoming, and in my eyes, that's where the community lies. You know, if you have a local garage, you should get into your local schools to showcase who you are and what you're about. You should offer work experience opportunities. You should be able to have apprentices come on board, male or female, absolutely makes no difference. But you should put yourself out there to offer those. Why would you not offer those things to people and help? And it's the same with Ben. You know, you should open your doors to an industry charity, and that also shows that you're giving back, and it just shows a lot about the brand, the workshop, you know, whatever. It shows a lot about who he is.
Yeah, we've spoken a lot about it's a good thing to do, but it's also the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
So doing both of those things together makes sense. You work with a lot of suppliers and businesses and partners. How important is that partnership piece? And obviously you've got Ben on your t-shirt, so how important is the partnership with other brands, but also the partnership with Ben?
Yeah, but I love you guys at Ben. I feel like you should change your name to Ben. I feel like that should be your name.
People sometimes think it is.
I think it is, and I've known you for years.
People always are a little bit disappointed when I walk in.
You're not Ben. The partnership. Yeah, the partnership with anyone is great, isn't it? It's good to, but even so, not just in events like this. You should have partnerships in your local community as well, in your local area. I mean, there's garages that are close to me that you would assume would be competitors, but they're absolutely not. I lean on them for different things, and I can use them for their expertise. I borrow tools off them. I use them for my MOTs. You know, you can work together. I don't understand. There's this thing where everyone is competition. You can't deal with one person because you're associated with this person, and you know, we're all doing the same thing. Where we should all be able to work together and do it as a community. So obviously, brands are important, networking is important, and you know, listen, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I literally believe everyone should get along. So,
and there's enough to go around.
There is enough love to go around.
So, that community piece, we've spoken a lot in the last 3 days, and everywhere else we end up about. We can't do this alone. We can't raise awareness. We need to raise awareness from 1 in 5 to 1 in 3 of Ben. So only 20% of the industry currently know that Ben even exists. So we need to do that awareness raising piece. Why should the industry get behind their industry charity?
Because you're here to help us. So why would we not help you? Again, it's about getting along and helping and supporting each other, isn't it? And I feel like you guys do literally go out your way to give us all a hand. I will absolutely donate all my time to give you a hand as well, as I have done here, as much as I can, as well as other people have done to help support you. So I do feel like you don't get enough support from the industry. I do feel like some people should step up a bit more. But in saying that, the amount of donations I've got for you is amazing,
incredible.
So where some companies are just giving, they're just going to give to you to help support. It's heartwarming, isn't it, really?
And that fun element, doing that kind of, I know obviously we've just spoken about socials, that works really well on social media. So how important is that to you when you do things, that it's real and fun? Do you think that works for Ben? How do you think that's important?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course it works for Ben. It's got to be fun though, hasn't it? And that's where you get your engagement. Not everybody wants to see real sad stuff. I mean, if you see something sad continuously for days and days and days, you end up taking that energy, don't you? Whereas if you're seeing positive energy and positive promotion, and I know it's not always like that, but the more you see the good stuff, the more that makes you feel good. So, yeah, your content is phenomenal. I would give you an award.
Oh, thanks. Maybe I'll go for it next
I'm not
year.
donating my award, though.
I can't really take credit, though. We also have spoken a lot about fronting the difficult conversations, and I think you're so open and honest and real on your channels, but we have started putting these signs up around the show, and a lot of people have been talking about them, like 2 suicides every week in the industry. Is that surprising to you?
The only problem you've got, right, with me is my brain doesn't compute negativity. So I would literally not look at this because I don't like that to be in my head. I don't know if that makes absolutely any sense to you.
Yeah.
But I will only absorb the positive energy. So yeah, it's not for me to look at. And I do feel like everyone obviously goes through struggles and hard times. Like I'm having a going on, do you know what I mean? Sorry, swore again.
Fine, we're on an edit.
So yeah, is it surprising to me? Probably not.
What is the difference between working with a team and working on your own?
I love working on my own. I love working on my own. No, I do. Yeah, but listen, I love working on my own. I have no commitments. I am my own boss. I do whatever I want. I answer to myself. No one can tell me what to do, which is great. However, working with a team is good, obviously, because they can shift some of the load, can't they? And it being on your own does take its toll. It is very demanding, especially when you do literally everything. But also with having a team comes responsibility and more added pressure. I would absolutely not work with a team. It would just be me. Just my honest opinion.
And I think
but I have people support me, and so it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Yeah. So I have a massive support network, whether that's family, friends, or in the industry. I've got a massive support network, and that is really nice. It's really humbling, and that in itself, knowing that support's there for me to ask, like with you guys, I know someone's there to help if I need it, but I don't at the minute.
Not at the minute, but if you did, there we are.
Yeah.
Cool. Lou, any advice for any other businesses? 1, to start socials, and 2, to manage their health and well-being?
If you're a business that wants to get onto social media, just do it, man. It's really easy. You can knock up the channel straight away and just start posting content, and you learn from it. You'll learn your way. You'll learn your creative side, and you'll just pick it up from that. Don't look at anybody else's. Post original, creative. Like, you don't have to polish it. You don't have to edit it. You don't have to do any of that. Just nice, real, raw content, and people love it.
And top tip for looking after your health and well-being?
Go to the gym.
Gym?
For me, listen, I've done that journey. I massively went into mindset podcasts, and I absolutely loved them. I started reading, and I honestly believe you need to just take a time out every now and again. Even if I just say to people, take the day. Sometimes you just need the day. Take the day.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all that you do. I love you.
Thank you. We love you too.